This is GerotheHero, and this is my review of Magical Girls Raising Project, Episode 10. So at the beginning of this episode, we get a flashback of Alice, and basically that's Death Flags again, because we find out that Alice is actually a nice person, and that she's been treated bad by kids at her school because her father murdered her mother. So we find out that Alice just wants to protect Snow White, and when they're together, both as magical girls, Snow White kind of flips out and leaves Alice and kind of treats her badly. We find out in the next scene how awful the remaining twin is, and that she finds out and follows her to her house to find out her identity. And then because of this, apparently if someone finds out your identity, you can't transform. So Swim Swim attacks Alice in broad daylight in her human form because she can't regenerate and can't change into a magical girl. Swim Swim kills her, so you really feel like that twin was the worst person in the world, even more than Swim Swim. We find out a little backstory of the twins' backstory, but at this point you just don't really care because of how awful they were. In the next scene, we find out that Swim Swim and her group are making the mistake that Cranberry is weak, and they're deciding they're going to go make her next target. We get a little insight to the backstory of who's basically running things for this whole contest, and apparently there's like another world of magic that is recruiting for some purpose, but of course Cranberry's going rogue and changing the rules on her own, and basically for her, she's more interested in killing people. And apparently we find out that these other worldly people are not interested in killing. Cranberry kills the remaining twins, so Karma gets the best of her. Tama gets injured, so Swim Swim and Tama will be the only ones left to battle Cranberry on their own. I'm kind of thinking Tama's going to be used as a shield for Swim Swim. We found out that Ripple's still alive, and she basically wants to get revenge. She might end up protecting Snow White, and in the process, she's probably going to get killed just like everybody else that's tried to protect her. I'm kind of thinking that Snow White may be the only one that gets selected by these magic people because she's the only decent person left. And just before Alice died, she kind of gave her Snow White the rabbit's foot back and said that she's the last true magical girl left. So we'll have to see. I have a feeling we're still going to get multiple deaths in the next episode. I don't know that Swim Swim will necessarily die. It might be Swim Swim versus Cranberry in the end. I don't know if they'll necessarily finish it off here. We really don't know how Cranberry will deal with Swim Swim powers. We'll have to see. As well, maybe we'll get more insight into what that other magical world is about. But I'm really interested to see what happens in the next episode, especially how they're going to wrap this up, really. So, like always, comment below, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you next time.